This is Hannibal back here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube with more wrestling news. It seems like hell has frozen over Miro, the former Rusev, who has been asking for his release from AEW for years, despite making in the seven figures. Why they're paying him in the seven figures to do nothing is beyond me. But as of today, I guess he's released and he's been removed finally from the AEW website. He was signed to the company in September 2020, which was initially a 2-year deal. However, he signed a 4-year extension in the spring of 2022 that would have kept him with the company until early 2026. AEW had a significant investment in him, but there was apparently behind the scenes issues. And at one point, he even went back to Bulgaria. To me, the moment they had Lashley make out with his ex wife, Lana, on top of him in WWE, most people lost all respect for him. At that point, that was kind of like the end of his popularity to me. And in the end, Lana ended up divorcing him in real life. There were some rumors she was dating Damian Priest recently, but they're denying that. But there you go. Is he going to make $1 million a year in WWE? Unlikely, but will they actually use him if they sign him in some capacity? Probably. Both rosters are pretty overloaded right now. I don't know. I don't know. To me, $1 million a year is a lot of money to complain about, and you got a lot of freedom in AEW to do other stuff. I would have personally, first of all, anyways, that situation would never even happen with me because I'm not political enough to get a contract. But I would have kept making that $1 million until I got every penny of it and done other stuff on the side rather than beg to get out of the contract because I don't think he's going to be a top guy in WWE. I just don't. He has no momentum, and they have too many top guys in WWE right now. I just think he's, well, they will use him for something probably. I can't see him being a world champion at any point where he probably could have been in AEW if he played his cards better. Ricky Starks, who was apparently making around 300-ish K a year, his contract had varied. He'd been signed since 2020. He's been asking for his release a long time. He hadn't wrestled since March 2024. By the way, Rusev hadn't wrestled since December 2023. So Rusev hadn't been used for like a year and 2 months. Ricky Starks hadn't been used for like a year. Will they put him on NXT and WWE? Will they use him in TNA? I don't know, but he seemed to be very unhappy in AEW. The most popularity and the most buzz I've heard about Ricky Starks is the fact that AEW wouldn't release him from his contract and was not using him, and he was constantly complaining about it. So now he's got his wish, and we'll let fate play out. He's 33-ish, I believe. So we'll see what the future holds. He's not a huge guy, and as I said, I don't know much about him other than he was the first winner of the Owen Hart Cup for whatever that's worth. And there were rumors, and this is just rumors, that the heat with him behind the scenes started the night he won the Owen Hart Cup, where there was some issue supposedly at some bar in Calgary, but that was never confirmed that actually happened. So couple big contracts cut from AEW. As far as Keith Lee, he hasn't wrestled since December 2023 for AEW, but he's still with the company. Some people have been asking about that. What do I think of WWE releasing Natalia? I have not heard that. And I shouldn't do this while we're on camera. She is not released. I mean, as far as Natalia goes, I don't think they will release her because she's very well liked backstage. And I believe, just like TJ Wilson, her husband, they would keep her on as an agent. I don't see them ever really releasing Natalia. I was there for her tryout back in 2006. Um, and she's been one of the most, she's had the most longevity, I think, of a lot of the divas. Clearly, I think she's making a lot of money. Clearly, she's not at anywhere near the top of the diva hierarchy these days, but I don't see them getting rid of her because she would have actually done as a performer, as a like I think she would have done better going to AEW when her contract was running out around last June or so, because she would have been pushed as a bigger star in AEW. But WWE is where she's been her whole career, and obviously they paid her enough money to make it worth her while to stay there. So good for her. Got nothing bad to say about her. Nice person. God bless her, and thanks for tuning in. I will be right back. I just wanted to address a few things that people have been asking me about that I just want to clear up. So I'll do that in a separate video.